Yo, what's going on, boys? Today I'm just gonna be yapping about really how I changed my life in 6 months, and I'm able to do shit like this, where I'm randomly in a fucking airport, bouncing from city to city. I done hit Japan, I done hit China, I done hit Thailand, 2 cities in Thailand. Right now I'm in Phuket right now, but we're gonna fly back to Bangkok, and yeah, just locking over there. But really, it's just the point of this video is just to um, just talk about how I really started ecom, and only after like 6 months, even throughout the 6 months in that period of time, I was doing a lot of things. I done came up, made a lot of money, hella money in the first 2 months, and then in 4 months I done made, had another big change in my life through ecom. So just gonna talk about a couple things. Let me just sit down real quick and actually speak to y'all boys. But there's a quick little video. I just want to talk to you guys and just tell you just really my experiences with doing ecom, and just the learning process, and really just more of actually like implementing all the things that I actually learned. So number one, to start things off, really, it's really just starting. Like, I feel like a lot of people, you hear about all these kids like making like hella money like at 17, 18, you know what I'm saying? And the difference between that and like, say for example, if you're a little bit older, right, is that like when you try to pick up something like ecom, right, a lot of people try to like overthink that shit and like start saying like, oh, how much money do I have, how much does it take to start. You start like basically just overthinking, delaying, and being paralyzed and not actually being able to start. So with me, when I was like, okay, I made the decision to start ecom, like instantly I just got up, start watching like YouTube videos, and I started like just everything that I learned. I don't really learn much, but everything that I learned, okay, say I learned one thing, right, I go and apply right away. You know what I'm saying? That was really like the key factor in like what played to my success in ecom, and really just allowing me to actually start living off of it. And really, it's just like when I first decided, I was like, not even a second later, like I went on my computer and my setup, and I hit up my boys like, hey, let's go start it real quick, right? And I really just start putting in the work, start doing product research, finding products, and then like just learning how to do product research. Really, it's just like product research is really just the most important things, like what like marketing angles and wow factor, problem solving, shit like that, basic shit, right? But I really put in the work in everything that I've done throughout my the ecom, the ecom little the what do you call it? The structure, which is finding the store, building the website, or not finding the store, finding the product, building the store, setting up ads, right? And every step of the way, I just learned whatever I needed, right? So a lot of people overthink in terms of ecom, right? They'll be like, oh, what about ads? What about setting up your store? What about themes? But you don't even have your product yet. So that's what I did. I just whatever I did at the time. So for example, I'm in the phase of finding a product. I just found a product, and I did my product research. I did a lot of product research and actually went deep into it, right? After I found my product, I'll say, okay, I want to run this product, right? Now building your store. I have no idea how to build my store, right? All I did was just how to build your store. What's the best themes to use? Just going along the way, and not really just going too far into the future. Just understanding where you're at and like just getting to the next step. That's just really it. So after I built the store, right, boom, ran up ads, and then I just did that. I think I tested. I always say like, what is it? Fucking stutter. Oh God. Okay, look. I tested 3 products, and the 4th one was a banger. I tested 4 products in like 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks, so after I ran up the 4th product, right, this is the product that I blew up with in Q4 last year, right, 2024. I done took it well over like 200-300K, right, and it's just basically like just keep doing it. So it's basically just try and error, right? If one thing doesn't work, so say you run up a product and it doesn't work, you gotta figure out why it doesn't work, not instead of just blindly testing another product and then just doing the same thing over again. You're like the key idea you want to understand is that you don't want to be insane. You don't want to go insane. You basically want to, if you want to expect different results, so say you don't like the results that you have right now, change up how you do it, because insanity is about doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting different results. You don't want to do that shit. That's why a lot of people would spend months and years even before they even see success in ecom. And it's like, I was not going to waste that much time. Like I knew that I could do it way faster by just actually like figuring out not really the fastest, but the most efficient ways and the most effective way to get to profits in ecom and actually, you know, just actually start making money in that shit. So it's really just, you know, mainly just fucking like learning as you go. You know, you don't really want to get lost into the future and say, oh, what about your store? What about upsells? What about downsells? You worry about it whenever you get there, right? Also, boys, since I'm locked in now and I'm fully recovered, not fully, but you know, I'm actually there now, my mind is there, I want to be able to help you guys, right? So right now I'm opening up a little wait list, I'm opening up my mentorship. Actually, I done pause that shit for like a month or something, because you know, my injuries or whatever back in fucking Costa Rica. But boys, if y'all want any help, if y'all want me to, you know, guide you through your ecom experience and shit and ecom journey, and actually, you know, get to financial freedom, location freedom, time freedom, you know what I'm saying? Hey, join the wait list. There's a link in the description, the first link in the description. I'm gonna put it there. Just sign up, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get you straight. Yeah, all of my students, I think I have a 100% success rate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, check the Discord if you want to look at the results, whatever. Hey, the testimonials are already there. I ain't have to speak much about that. But yeah, boys, back to the video. And basically, another point that really took me here to this level was that, you know, I always found room to work on, to grow in terms of the business, right? So, you know, setting up your store, building your website, or finding your product, building your website, setting up ads. That's just the fundamental. That's the basics, right? But this is business, right? You basically have the true freedom to do anything you want with your company. So I thought about shit like, you know, email marketing. I thought shit about like upsells, downsells. I thought shit about like, you know, posting organically on your pages and on your Instagram. It's really just expanding, you know, your horizon, not really setting any goals. That's the biggest thing too. That's my third point, which is like setting goals. I never done that shit with ecom. I never said like, oh, I'm trying to make my first like 10K. You know, that's the goal, whatever, right? Because it just blinds you. It's really I see no point in making it go. The goal is what you do every single day. So every single day, the goal is just to show up the computer and just push the needle, just keep working, just keep grinding, and you know, just fucking what do you call it? Keep moving forward with your journey instead of just, you know, half-assing it and then just expecting shit, like expecting you to, oh, say I run ads, and you expect, okay, when am I gonna get a sale? You're hoping. That's the thing. I never hoped that I was gonna get here. I knew I was gonna get here. It's just a matter of just putting in the work and just actually taking myself where I was 6 months ago, or I say 8 months ago, I'd say, and up until now to this point. So that's basically really just a little zap session for y'all. We in Thailand, you know what I'm saying? We got the little, you know, I don't think they have this in the US, but you know, that's why I tap into when I'm here. But home base is in Thailand. I fucking love this place. It's like, you know, the perfect lock-in such. They have everything. It's like all in one package. Ain't got no bullshit like how they did in the US, you know, which is like, I don't know. It's just really lenient over here. Everybody don't give a fuck. But yeah, hey, you know, it's just really the beauty behind it. Like, I think yeah, 2 months, let me think, 2 months into ecom, that's when I went to Thailand for the first time back in December. I started ecom in October, and 2 months later I flew to Thailand for like five weeks. It was pretty nice, and I'm finally back in this bitch. That's crazy. But I done hit like hella countries. I done hit fucking Colombia, I hit Costa Rica this year. I done hit Mexico too on a little cruise. But it's really just, you know, I don't know. I fucking love ecom, man. You can just do wherever you want to, like wherever you want, and it's just, you know, it's really just taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy. It's really easy for me to really just work in the U.S. whatever, right? But you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of making all the money, whatever, right? And actually having financial freedom, but not taking advantage of financial freedom. That's the thing I see about a lot of people that do ecom. They just move to Miami or in the same bubble as in the U.S. Like, why not just go explore and see shit? But I think I ain't gonna lie, hold on. I'm just yapping right now. Anyway, let's get back to the point, man. Point is really just, you know, those are those three key points that I really, it's kind of loud, that really just took me here to the level where it's like I actually have freedom, location, time, and financial freedom. You know, obviously you gotta put in work every single day, you know what I'm saying? But like, you can actually decide when you can work, where you can work, and how long you can work, whatever, right? And decide how much money you want to put in the business, how little money you want to put in business, whatever, right? But it's really just the whole thing is just input equals output. You know what I'm saying? And the correct, when it means input, it means the correct input, because you can put in input, but if it's not the right input, then the output is gonna reflect that. So whatever output you want, you better align it with your input. That's really just, if I can simplify everything that I've learned over the past 6-8 months of doing ecom. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hold on, let me show you my immediate vicinity. I've been here in this fucking airport for like damn near 5 hours. What time? Hold on. What time is it? I've been here since 12. I've been here for 6 hours. I gotta wait like 2 more hours. Then my plane's gonna board. This is like the Airbnb fucking. I have to check out at 11 a.m. And yeah, I'm fucking stuck here for the next 8 hours. They done delayed my shit twice. They better not fucking delay my shit a third time. If they do, I'm cooked. I gotta go get fucking. Man, I am not trying to wait. I'm trying to get back to the U.S. I mean, not to the U.S. Fucking Thailand or Bangkok. I have my other Airbnb over there. I'm just about to hit that shit. Just lock it over there. But Phuket, I ain't gonna lie, if I can tell you a little bit from Phuket, this is cool. It's like a tourist city. It's not something. Fuck. It's not something that you really want to live at. And I ain't gonna lie, working was kind of hard over here. You know what I'm saying? Fucking distractions everywhere. But Bangkok is cool. You know, I fuck with Bangkok. I'm gonna get me a little crib over there too. Same, you know, I'm gonna still keep my crib in Dallas too. I'm gonna hit the U.S. for like 2 weeks in July, just so I can like handle some business. I got some shit I gotta do over there with family and shit, whatever, personal shit. But yeah, that's really it. I hope y'all boys learned something from this video. I just want to really just share my experience and share my come up as someone who does ecom as a regular Asian boy. But yeah, I'll catch you boys later, man. Let's go board this flight. But yeah, boys, I'm about to go on right now. Just want to remind you guys again. I know a lot of you guys been hitting me up about learning from me and shit. I done set it up something, you know what I'm saying, a little wait list. So join that shit. I know I can't respond to fucking all DMs and shit and fucking comments or whatever. But yeah, boys, if y'all need any help, join the wait list. I'm gonna get you right with the fucking mentorship. You know what I'm saying? If y'all wanna learn from me, hey, just hit that up real quick. Sign up, and I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna launch that shit probably like in a week from now. You know what I'm saying? A week or probably less than that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have a little date. I'm gonna tell y'all boys, okay, like shit. Alright, I'm gonna get y'all boys right now. Class is in session. But yeah, boys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hey, let's get to the bag.